Hello everyone, welcome to Day to Win classes. Today I am back with a second session of current affairs. Today is 2nd of May 2020. So let us start our current affairs class. So in this current affairs class we will be saying national news, awards, science and technology, sports, obituary, books and multiple choice question. So we will be starting with national news. The first national news coming is from GI tag news. The news is Manipur black rice, Gorakhpur terracotta and Kovilpatti kadai mithai of Tamil Nadu gets the GI tag. So what is actually GI tag is and why is to get the GI tag for the products? Let us discuss. GI tags is a sign used on products that have a specific geographical origin and possess qualities or a reputation that are due to that origin. In India, GI registration is administered by Geographical Indication of Goods Act 1999, which came into force with effect from September 2003. It is an additional information, it is not so important. The first Indian product to get a GI tag is Darjeeling tea in 2004. Let us discuss about GI current of 2020. First is Manipur black rice. Why it has got the GI tag? Because of its special aroma, means smell and scent. Because it is consumed, this rice, Manipur black rice, is consumed mainly as rice and kheer and gives a good delicious flavor. That is the reason that GI tag is being given to this Manipur black rice. Other news is Gorakhpur terracotta. It is an old traditional art form. The work is done with bare hands only and 1,000 varieties of terracotta are designed by the local craftsmen in Gorakhpur. So it is included as a part of GI tag. And the other news is coming as Kovilpatti kadai mithai. The news is in southern part of Tamil Nadu it is prepared. It is a peanut candy and it is made with some sugar cane type of thing. It is like type of sweet. In Hindi we can call it as like a type of good only, in which jaggery we used to say. Okay, so this three products is included in part of GI tag. In 2019 also, if you can remember, we have GI tags in that 4 new products were added as if I remind you that Tamil Nadu, Mizoram, Kerala was included as a part of GI tag in 2019. So I will be coming with a separate video of GI tag. Till now keep in mind that these 3 products are added as a part of GI tag. Let us see our next current affairs. The next news is Kisan Sabha app. CSIR launches new app to provide timely logistics support to farmers. In this COVID-19 pandemic, farmers are having a huge problem of transportation and logistics. So this Kisan Sabha app has been launched by the central government. The app is a one-stop solution for farmers, transporters, service providers, dealers, cold stores, warehouse owners, market dealers and customers. These 8 things are coming for the product to get to our reach. My meaning is, if from farmers to customers, if you can see, transporters are included, service providers are included, dealers are included, then they have to keep in cold storage, then warehouse owners, then market dealers, then it comes to us customers. So this all links are static, all because of COVID-19. So center has bought this Kisan Sabha app so that they can connect each and every one through this app, so that the vegetables from the farmers can reach to the customer and we can easily buy it from the market. Okay, so this was an important news and this app is important because it is helping us in COVID-19 pandemic. So remember this. Okay, let us see our next current affairs. The next news is of awards. Sania Mirza, the first Indian to be nominated for FED Cup Hurt Award. The Fed Cup Hurt Award is an international tennis federation award. Okay, ITF. President is, keep in mind, is Javed Hagati. CEO is Kelly Fairweather and headquarters is in London, United Kingdom. Okay, so Sania Mirza is nominated. Okay, let us see our next current affairs. The next current affairs is of science and technology. The news is Union Minister Nitin Gadkari ji has launched MSME Bank of Ideas, Innovation and Research Portal. Let us see the news in detail. The news says that Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways and MSME, that is Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise, Shri Nitin Jairam Gadkari, has launched MSME Bank of Ideas, Innovation and Research Portal. Okay, so this portal has been launched. What is the main motto of this portal is, if you see here, it will help produce goods locally imported from China. Our main motto this is that we have to produce our Make in India goods. In this COVID-19 pandemic, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji has suggested that why don't we manufacture our own products rather than buying from other countries. This COVID-19 is a challenge for us, and in this challenge, let us develop our own products which we use in our local market. So this platform has been designed so that all the entrepreneurs should come, give their ideas, so that the companies can invest in their products and they can start manufacturing their Make in India products. And as its initiative of central government also, it will give a boost in the economy of the Indian government. Okay, I hope it is clear to all of you. So here I have included some extra information about MSME. If you can see, headquarters is in New Delhi and Minister of State is Pratap Chandra Sarangi. Let us see our next current affairs. Pune based Defense Institute develops microwave sterilizer Atulya to kill COVID-19. So let us see this news. The Defense Minister announced that the Pune based Defense Institute of Advanced Technology has developed a microwave sterilizer Atulya that can disintegrate the novel coronavirus within 30 seconds by differential heating in a range of 56 degrees to 60 degrees. Means by giving a high temperature, they can kill the COVID-19 germs. Okay, so about Atulya, the sterilizer was tested for human operational safety and has been found to be safe depending upon the size and shape of the virus object. So it is safe for human use and it can be used for healing COVID-19, and with its use we can minimize the COVID-19 pandemic from spreading. If it is as spreaded in particular room or particular building or particular locality, we can use it there. Okay, let us see our next news, but keep in mind the name of this sterilizer is Atulya. Okay, let us see our next news. It is very interesting news and she had made us proud. She has made India proud. Indian origin girl Vanessa Rupanihas, so she has given the name of the hover. The name she has given is Ingenuity. Actually, she has participated in an essay competition of NASA's. In the name of the competition was rover competition. This rover will be sent to Mars and they are planning to send it in about July 2020. So this rover will go to the red planet Mars and will try to fly there and give some information about the geographical location of Mars. So this rover which will go to Mars has been named by an Indian. So it's a very proud moment for us. Okay, so let us see our next. So just keep in mind that her name is Vanessa Rupanihas. Okay, it is the first helicopter to be built for Mars as Ingenuity. Okay, let us see our next current affairs. It is coming from sports. Australia deposes India for the first time since 2016 in test ranking for men. ICC means International Cricket Council. So according to the ranking, Australia has topped, then comes New Zealand, then comes India, means India is in the third position and England in the fourth position. So India has lost its top position and slipped to the third position, 114, for the first time since 2016. In the International Cricket Council test ranking, Australia has topped in the rank with 116 points. So let us see about ICC, the International Cricket Council, headquarters in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. CEO is Manu Sahani and chairman is Shashank Manohar. So keep in mind. Okay. Let us see our next current affairs. It is obituary. Why I have included this is he is very famous writer and also an editor. So let us read about this. Writer and columnist Ronald Vivian Smith, known for his books on Delhi, passed away at the age of 81. So Smith authored several books on Delhi, of which the Delhi That Knows No One was a bestseller. He also wrote poetry and romantic novels like Jasmine Night, The Taj, books on Delhi titled Lingering Charm of Delhi. The Ronald Vivian Smith received many awards, including the Michael Madhusudan Academy Award for Journalism and also the Conall Holland Prize as well as the Rotary Award. So keep in mind, is very important personality known for his good writings and editorship. He is also an editor of Statesman, The Hindu also. Okay, so a very important personality. Let us see our next current affairs. This is the book coming in the news. The book name is Shivaji in South Block, The Unwritten History of a Proud People by Girish Kuber. So let us see about what the book describes. A book named Shivaji in South Block, The Unwritten History of a Proud People, written by journalist Girish Kuber, talks about the Maharashtra evolution from the past to the modern times and its contribution to the tapestry of the cultures, politics, history and society. So keep in mind about the name of the book, and the name of the writer is Girish Kuber. Okay, let us see some multiple choice question. This is the multiple choice question of 1st May 2020. So if you have not seen my previous lecture, I will request you to go and see my previous lecture. I will give the link in the description below. Okay, let us start with first multiple choice question. Which state government has topped the list of the states in terms of providing jobs under the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act amid the national-wide lockdown due to COVID-19 pandemic? If you see the news, the answer will be Chhattisgarh, the first state to top the list of the terms of providing jobs. Okay, I have to describe in my first current affairs lecture. Please go and see that. In that I have described that Chhattisgarh has topped in that list. Okay, so I will give the description below. Let us see our next multiple choice question. A doctor from which of the following state has been conferred the Order of Rising Sun Award by the Japan government? The answer is Manipur. So what is the name of the doctor who has been conferred and why this award is given? So if you have seen my video, you would have known the name of the doctor is Tangjam Dhabali Singh. Okay, Tangjam Dhabali Singh, and he has been given award because he has built a strong relation between Japan and Indian government. Okay, so he is a doctor. Okay, and he is from Manipur. So keep the name in mind. It is very important for the upcoming examination. Let us see our next question. When is the International Workers' Day celebrated every year? If you have seen my video and if you know, well, it is celebrated on 1st of May 2020. This year we have celebrated, and it is very important news is to come in the examination. The next is, what is the rank of India in the budget transparency released by International Budget Partnership IBP? So the rank is 53rd, and the country which has topped is New Zealand. Okay, keep in mind, and sorry for my handwriting. Okay, the country which has topped is New Zealand. So it has been launched by International Budget Partnership. The headquarters of International Budget Partnership is Washington DC, which is in United States. Okay, let us see our next question. Who is appointed as the ambassador of India to the United States? The answer is T.S. Tirumurti, an IFS officer. He is appointed as the ambassador of United Nations. Okay, keep the name in mind. Very important for the examination. Okay, let us see our next question. Which organization has announced $3 million to support India's effort to combat COVID-19? So what is USAID? What is the full form of USAID? The answer is USAID. The full form of USAID is United States Agency of International Development. Okay, this agency has given a grant of 3 million US dollar to support India's effort to combat COVID-19. So very important question in this COVID pandemic. It is a very important question because this organization has given aid to India. The other question which is coming is, what is the name of the program launched by Delhi Police to maintain the health of the frontline workers of COVID-19? I have explained this in my current affairs session of 1st May. The name of the program is Ayuraksha program. In this, that they will be given, who will be given, the question is who will be given the treatment. The health line workers or like police and doctors will be given Ayurveda treatment. They will be given some medicines of Ayurvedic so that it will increase the immunity and help them to fight in this COVID-19 and give them the strength to treat the patients of COVID-19. Okay, so the name of the program is Ayur Raksha. Keep in mind. Let us see our next question. Chunni Goswami is related to which sport? If you are updated with the current affairs, you know that Chunni Goswami is a very important personality in the field of football. So, and he's an iconic former Indian footballer. So the answer is football only. So this is the way in which obituaries are always asked, that this they will give the name and it is related to what. So this is very important in terms, and please keep in mind. So thank you very much for watching my videos.